Welcome back, viewers. My name is Jem, and as I always tell you briefly, I'm a psychic medium. I can sing, I'm an author, and I've got postgrad qualifications, and I look at life topics. I try to share what I'm going through, my experiences, my lessons, and I also try to tackle subjects that are hard, that give us trauma, like addiction, trauma, and also chronic illness. And I also do some paranormal, some supernatural videos. So that includes UFOs, includes ghosts, includes aliens. And I also every now and then will talk. For some of you, it'll be religious, but to me, it's spiritual. Now, why do I do death and life? Because when we died to the womb, we were born to life, to a physical life. When we were born to the physical life, we are actually dying, and we're going to be reborn to who knows what else. Now, I wanted to share a concept with you. It is not my concept, and the concept I'm probably not going to do justice to. But many, many years ago, probably about 20, I was volunteering at the Relaxation Centre. Now, the Relaxation Centre was very new agey, and it had a lot of different topics. I remember attending remote viewing. I remember attending just learning to breathe, and I've done some breathing videos on here. But there was one particular session I attended that hundreds of people attended and moved us all to tears. And that's the topic I'm going to discuss now. But first, before I go there, I want you to know that you're not just flesh and a body. That is deception. You're really a soul, and the soul is living in a body. And I want you to just, whatever you believe in, just play along with me here. You're a soul, and you haven't been born yet, and you are just about to be born, but you've got options, and you can choose this life, or you can choose that life, or you can choose whatever life. But in the life you're going to choose, you have to go through certain obstacles or certain situations, and they can be absolutely awful, toxic situations. But you as a soul, you are totally loved. And before you were born, you don't know any of these horrible. You don't know anger. You don't know hate, because you're wrapped around by pure love. So that's why you're coming to earth, to learn these horrible things, because you just want to, just because it's like a game. It's just like, for example, you're watching a horror movie or an action movie, and when it's get really bad, do you turn it off? No, you keep watching because you're entertained. So our soul is coming here to play this game of I want to know what it's like to be hurt. Okay, so you're a soul, and you're just about to come down to learn, and the lesson of learning what it is to be hurt is so that you can relearn how it is to love again. Are you following me so far? So when you come down and you have anger and you have all this hate, it's to learn again what love is, what the divine love is. Have you following me so far? Thank you. Now, just before you come to earth, there are other souls, and they say, all right, say your name's John. Okay, John, and okay, we'll use me. Okay, Jem, you're about to be born, and you want to learn the lesson, and I've had an awful lot of hurt, an awful lot of horrible things happen to me. I've had child abuse. I've been raped, gang raped, okay? So imagine that I want to experience, you think, okay, I can hear you saying, who wants to go through that? Now, I'm telling you, the lesson is so that you can reconnect back to divine source of love, God. This is your lesson, okay? So there are other souls who are just as perfect as you, because you are perfect. Before you were born, you are perfect. You don't have this free will to do good or do bad or be balanced. You're a perfect soul coming into an imperfect body to do imperfect things, sins if you like, whatever. But imagine before you were born, you're this perfect soul and you're surrounded by other perfect souls. And there's so much love. It's divine love. And another soul says, okay, Jem, you want to experience hurt so you can learn the lesson to be connected to love. How about this? I love you so much, Jem. I'll come into your life and I'll be the villain. And because this soul is perfect, just like you, they're not a villain, that they are coming into your life to help you reconnect back to love by being the villain. They're saying, I love you so much, I'll be the bad guy in your life, Jem. So you can reconnect back to God. I'll play the bad guy, I'll be the perpetrator, and you are the victim. So I'm born, crap happens, and I'm so full of hate at these beautiful souls who are perfect. They're perfect just like me, but they promised me that they would hurt me to teach me what I needed to know as Jem. When you look at it like that, you start to forgive, because this other soul, they don't remember making this promise. They've just come into your life as the baddie. But they've come in, that's their purpose, to be the baddie, to hurt you, so you can reconnect back to God. But in other words, they've done you a service. So all that hurt and all that hate, and they've been an enemy. Can't you forgive them for teaching you reconnection back to God? And once you've done that, that's called radical forgiveness. So in other words, before anybody is born, we are all perfect. We are all part of God. And God gives us souls a body and says, go do what you want to do. And other souls, go do what you want to do. But these other souls have said that they're going to hurt you. And you have also made the same pledge to other souls that you're going to hurt them, because you need forgiveness too for the hurt you've done to other souls. And when you accept that, and accept that people are awful to you because they said that they would be, that they're not awful people. They've got beautiful souls. Their souls are perfect. Their souls are full of love. It's just this human game that they promise to play. Each person's taken on a role to be part of the game. And once you can see that and reconnect back to the divine source, perfect love, and ask to be forgiven, you can forgive. And I hope that makes sense. All right, I've come to an end. I haven't done the radical forgiveness justice. I've just glossed over what they taught us. But if you can take it a little bit further, go with it, expand, tease out what I have just said, and you will understand. And it will make you see things in a different light. Not one soul that night had a dry eye. We all cried and broke down because we were all hurting. We were all hurting. And it was an extreme letting go. Once you know it's a game, and it's a game to reconnect to God, all becomes clear. Thank you for watching. I hope you do understand. Leave a comment below if you don't, and I'll try my best to answer as best I can. And as always, you don't have to believe me, but I wish you did, because if you did, your life, you can ask God into your life, and you can ask and say, God, take authority over my life. You'll still make mistakes. You'll still hurt people. But once you know that you're dying and you ask for forgiveness, that you're going to paradise, nothing can beat that, friends. Okay, so look it up. Radical forgiveness. Thank you for watching, and I hope. And I'm going to say, just before I end, please, those of you who I have hurt, please forgive me. And I forgive you, those who have hurt me, right here, right now. Let us let go. The past is history. Let's live in the now. Thank you very much for watching. As always, this video is done. I love you. It's 11 on a Sunday. I won't be on again. You'll probably maybe see another paranormal tonight to show you that by asking God and saying God has authority over Jem and where I live and over my dog and over the world, that all the evil has gone. Because there is no place for evil in your life when you're seeking to vibrate at a higher frequency. And how you do that is by being more loving and owning up to what you've done wrong. All right, I'm done.